Good morning. Well, it's morning for me. I don't know what time of day you're watching this, but hello. I haven't brought out my prayer collage in a while, and there's some things I'm wanting to do in it pretty quick. So I want to make a new page. Let me find it. Look, I got some things prepped and ready just in case. I was kind of thinking on these lines, something like that. Whoa. Trust. And then this will be a flip. And I was thinking about that there. Kind of going in that direction. What do you think? It is all subject to change, however. It is all subject to change. Let me get some paper to do the glue stick with. And I have these, a gold washi tape and a pink. So I do want to lay this out like this for sure. So, and the reason why I pulled this here, I might do something like this over here too. I don't know. I kind of like it. I do. This is thin paper, so I'm not going to use glue. I'm going to use my glue stick because I don't want, you know, this thin paper, how it does with paper. So, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Me? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Today, I woke up early. I couldn't sleep, so I went ahead and got up. I had turned my pillow over. I have neck issues. And I turned my pillow over, and when I did, we're gonna go about right there, I think. When I turned my pillow over, I almost got dizzy. So I was like, oh, no. And I grabbed my eyeballs. And I'm like, not today, not today, not today. And I did not get, you know, it was like so close. And so when I got up, I took a Dramamine just in case. I think I want that right there. And I'm just gonna glue it with this because it's easy enough. Tell me something good. I did it again. I left it out, I guess. Well, it's not clogged. I'm gonna have to clean the inside of this lid. I am gonna have to clean that. Let's do it. Let's clean it. We got a little minute. Let's see here. I like this Stampin' Up. It is a, it's like super thick looking right there. And it's normally not that thick. Let's get rid of that. What's up with that? Huh. I've never ever seen this glue do that. Very strange. Very, very strange. I'll have to shake it up really, really good. Let's get this out of here. I don't know why it did that. This is art glitter glue, y'all, and I've never seen it do this. Nope. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. This is a new one on me, y'all. I haven't shaken it. I haven't given it a good shake in a while, so now that I clean that out, let's give it a good shake. I don't know what that's all about. There we go. That was odd, but we fixed it. We got it. Okay. I'm like, how do I hold this? That's funny. We're gonna go to this little line right here. It's not a line really, it's just dots. This is a grid paper. Well, you know, with the little dots, because I like it. And then this will go right here, and I don't want those like even, you know, I don't want anything even. Let's put trust down. I had this on, I made this thing that I had to cover a coffee can, and I put trust in the middle of it because that's y'all all know, if you've been listening, that that's my word. I wonder if I should do that. Kind of go over it a little bit. And then I can write up here, I can write here. And if I put the cross, like, I can write around the cross too. I kind of like the idea of going over it. Or not? Let me think on that. Let me think on that. On this, I was thinking, do I want the gold washi or the flower? I might use the flower, and then I can use the gold to where is, there it is. I can use the gold for some accents. That's what I'll do. That's what I will do. All right, let's put tape on here. Let me guesstimate. We're gonna guess. There we go. And then I'm going to do the glue stick thing so that it sticks well. Y'all know washi tape doesn't always stick very good. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there. And then I'll do my best to get it on there kind of halfway decently straight. Not bad, not too shabby. And then I'm going to, I know I want it right. I was listening to some really good songs this morning. Some very good music. Oh. So good. I love to get me some worship on. There we go. That'll work. That works. I don't like that it's a little bit away from there, but it has to be that way, or else it wouldn't flip open. You know what I mean? Okay, so be still and know that I am God. This is in my Ko-fi account, I think. I'll have to look because y'all, I closed my Etsy store and I'm bringing everything to Ko-fi, and most of it is free. Just go get what you want. If the Lord leads you to, you know, give a little something, I would really appreciate that. It would help me out so much. But I'm going to bring the scripture cards and stuff that I had on my Etsy store onto this, to that platform. I think I don't want it even up here, so I'm going to come down a little bit, maybe. And then I can date up there. Do I want to come off of it a little? I think I do. I think I do. When you walk away from something, just for a minute, I put this on. I had to come back and decide what I was gonna do. There we go. That works. There we go. Then I was thinking about this cross on here. But that's taking up so much writing space. I mean, doesn't give me much on this page, but I will have all of this. And then I'm gonna put this over here and just give me Jesus down here. And I might add I brought my little sticker book. I might add a few things. So let's go back to the cross in just a minute and put this down. So I love doing collage work. I need to do more of it. Y'all have to go check out the video of my journal that I did, and the cover is collaged. It is so pretty. It is very, very pretty. Gotta go check it out. And I did it. Two over and two down. Not that we're trying to be perfectly, but I forgot there's a space there. That's okay. We'll work it out. We will work it out. It's not the same. I like this butterfly showing, so I'm gonna kind of give it a little marky mark where I want it to end up. there's a bunch of scriptures that I want to write down. So I love to write out scriptures. And there's things I want to write. There we go. That's good right there. There we go. I love it. I love it. Isn't that pretty? I think we're going to do the cross. I think we're putting it down. Yeah, I think you hear some beeping. That's my husband in the kitchen. There we go. That's pretty. I like it. Give myself a round of applause. I don't know if I said this or not. Half the time I don't know what all my rambling's been about. But I don't mean to be like a little bit quiet, but I am because my granddaughter's asleep. And she's like in the room next door and I don't know. Although there's a window unit in there and there's a fan, 19-inch fan, blowing on high. So there's no way she can hear me talking in here. I'm just saying. Okay, I love that. I'm so glad I did it. I love it. Okay. I saw something in here that I wanted to put. Let's do this one. But where do I put it? If I put it right there, that's gonna divide up some I'm gonna put it right here because I'm gonna add a little something right there. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. It's not too bad. That looks good. See that? Isn't that pretty? Love it. Okay, I need something right here. And what will that be? Wished I had a pink butterfly. Speaking of pink butterflies, I may have it right there. Do I want that size or do I have one a little bigger? Here's the next size. That's kind of cute. And then when it's closed, you'll just see that and that. Okay, we're gonna do that. But, let's trim up just a little bit of this white off of here, and then we'll ink it up. Yep. Oh goodness, I have a new box that I'm gonna cover. Oh my gosh. You know those phone boxes? You know, like you get a new phone. those boxes are like really thick and awesome, and I cover those every chance I get. I have some up there, and it seems like that's what this box is. That's what this box is the bottom of one of those phones. And let me tell you, it's nice. It's real nice. It's, you know, it holds up very, very well. What? Oh, did I miss? I did. Okay. So now, let's ink them up. I need to put a new dauber on because it makes a mess. It makes a mess, but it still gets the job done. So, you know what I mean? So I hate to get rid of it because it's really good and juicy, full of ink. And my pad's getting low, and I think I have some more refill. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Okay. And then we have this little guy. I could have put a different ones. They don't have to all be the same. They don't all have to be the same. So it gives it a little bit of, let's do that. We're gonna do that. I need to cut off I have a brother scanning cut, and sometimes it's a little heavy on leaving a little bit of white, which is okay. I don't always cut this more because it doesn't really bother me, but on something like this, I want it to look, you know, a certain way. All right. We're gonna go like this with this butterfly. Don't want to come off the page a little. Let's put this one down. Sometimes I like to leave the wings up a little bit, but I'm not going to do that today in here because this is going to get a lot of action. I write in it a lot, and I don't want it to be there. That's cute. That gives me that full page to write on. There's that. Oh, that's pretty. Nice. All right, what do you think? That's pretty. Okay. It does not have to be pink over here. Let's see what I got. Here's purple. I'm getting a little too carried away. I think we just need one. We're just gonna do one. My husband just burped. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Oh, that's so funny. Oh gosh. He cracks me up. cracks me up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, for just a second, we know this is going to go over here on this side. Here's the gold. I'm thinking I want some gold on there. Well, we're going to think too long, and that's not good, so we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it. That's pretty. And then we'll do now how did I in the world get that looking like that? It looks like it was cut the same. I can't do that again if I tried. I'm gonna leave it. Y'all. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. That is hilarious. So that's up here. Do I want to put the butterfly on top of that? I don't want to put this over here now because it'll be like heavy. So we'll put it over here. You know, let me just say this. You can think so long on where to put things that it takes the fun and the joy out of it. So just go with your gut, and you just don't know how it's going to turn out. I mean, it'll always be good. Now, I think I want a little flower right there. I think I want a little flower. Let's see. Do I need a contrasting color? Here's a big cream color. I wish these green ones were bigger. Or do I want a green one? I'm going to do that, and then I have some itty bitty ones. I'll put an itty bitty flower. I got to get that off though, because it's too thick. It's a little wooden kind of bead thing, and I don't like that. Something like a lamp. How's that look? We're going to go with it. These little things, they smush. Those little things in the middle, they're real smushy. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go putting them down, and it's going to work out because that's just what happens. Think too long. When my daddy was alive and my mom, we would play 42 dominoes. And we don't, we don't get to play anymore. Both my parents are with Jesus, and so there, I like it. We don't get to play anymore, but the point, my daddy would say, think long, think wrong. You're thinking wrong if you're thinking too long. Okay, that's pretty. Sometimes I like to do these pages similar to something that I would do in a book, in a journal, because I'm looking at this and I want it to be nice and pretty. Okay, let me look at that. That's pretty because that shines gold. I love that. I love it. Oh, I need something right here. Let me get a gold pen. And let's just put a little bit of gold in the middle. That works. There we go. All right, that's that. Looks really good. I love it. And over here we have this is kind of gold, but it's not. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I think that's enough. I have all of this to write on, right here, and around here, which I do. I do crazy little bits here and there. You see that? I mean, it's like all over the place. I still have here. It's just, however, I haven't written here yet. Ooh, I gotta get busy. But I love this. I love it. This is one of my, I love this look. This one turned out pretty. I love this paper. It's beautiful paper. And then here's that gold, and see, I did write on top of the gold. So anyway, so there is that. We're done. I think we're gonna call this finished. Finite. I just made up a word. We're gonna call her done. What do you think? Do you like it? I love this paper. I didn't put anything on here. I could have put something, a word or something. Let's see what I got. Let me look. I hate to cut up a big sheet just for one. Let's see what I got in here. Let's see if I can make a sentence. I don't know if I have one that I did not use something out of. Let's see. Listen to your heart. It will show you the way. Trust your crazy ideas. I like that. Sometimes you have to take chances. Yes. Be brave with your life. I like that. You are enough. I like this. Okay. Are these all the same? Nope. They are not. Let's just look at this for a moment. Be fearless, with brave wings she flies. The journey is the destination. Okay, well, I'm going to look at these because just depends where my heart is right now, what I want to put on here. I may put something here, and here. I don't know. I have to think on this because I don't want to be on there too long, because this is already 35 minutes. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Be blessed. Be sure and go check out my Amazon links down below. I would appreciate it so much. And like I said, go ahead on over to my Ko-fi account. I put up a lot of background papers, all free, and I mean a lot. I did a lot. So go grab it. You can have whatever you want. Just download it and you can print it as many times as you want. And be blessed. If your heart desires, you can make a little tiny donation, whatever you want to do. So thanks everybody. Be blessed, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye.